And yeah, with that said, a curfew has been imposed now. What are y'all's thoughts on that? Do you think it's going to help? Do you think it does anything? Is California having the right response, essentially?
I don't love the curfew because I think the people have a right to be out and be heard. I think the mayor is balancing many conflicting obligations right now because every video that you see of somebody lighting something on fire puts more pressure on her to kind of curtail our rights. It's interesting though how many people are mad at the mayor but not mad at Trump sending in the Marines to stop. She put in a curfew. He's sending in the Marines.
Right.
I also think it's important how that curfew is enforced. Right? Are you about to throw a bunch of cases on folks? Or are you about to kind of cite, release, ticket, get out of here? I think all of those things make a difference. But I don't love it. But I understand, the weight that's coming down on her. And I do think California's fine. We do protests all the time. Y'all notice, like, we're talking about 1 square mile.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Lamerck's fine. My neighborhood fine. Everybody's fine.
My
Everybody's
sister
at work.
texted me, like, make sure you don't go outside past 8 p.m. I'm like, I don't live in downtown.
Right.
Number one.
People think LA is literally burning to smithereens right now. It's like, it's not at all. It's a beautiful day outside.
Yeah.
And so, like I said, I don't love it. I understand it. But I think, it just means we gotta bring more folks in between the times that we can so we can keep our voice heard loud and clear. And I think the mayor is always open to evaluating policy. But I think if I'm the mayor, if I'm the governor, and if I'm me in the state legislature, my first goal right now is to get Trump out of here. Get ICE out, quit escalating, get the feds out, don't send the Marines, get the Guard out. By the way, the National Guard is supposed to work for the state. The governor is supposed to be able to call them in if the city needs backup. The president taking over them, that's like what happened when we integrated schools. Like, that's how high that level is. When we had to go into Arkansas and help black kids get into school, we had to take over the Guard because the state would not let black kids into schools. The police wouldn't, highway patrol wouldn't, the people wouldn't. We sent in the military to help. He's using that power to suppress us. And it's only been used a couple times in history. It's insane what's happening. And when we reflect on this moment, I think a lot of people are going to ask, what was I doing? Where did I go? And I hope you do get out to a protest, bro, or hit me up.
I will. Let's go.
We'll go walk the
Go,
block.
yeah.
But
don't
like,
tell you
I think folks are going to be like, where was I in this moment in American history, in LA history, and in California history?
That's fire.
So what can we do to stand in solidarity with the people? How can we contribute to this fight?
Doc?
I mean, you are the people. It's not even standing in solidarity. I mean, you just opened up your platform to talk about this issue because that's where your talent is. A lot of people say, there's so many problems going on. What do I do? And really the answer is do something, right? Be a lifelong learner, be in community, constantly talking to folks, knowing what's going on the ground, and then do something as it aligns with your talents. I think it's actually pretty simple.
Okay, well said. What do you think? Is there anything that we can do or that our audience can do to kind of get involved? Is it going out to the protests in the streets? Is it sharing information on social media? Or what ways do you recommend people can get involved?
It's all of the above. It's watch this podcast, right? And pick up some jewels and put them in your pocket because, like, there's knowledge and information about what's happening and how you can tap in. Match the calls for ICE to be gone. Match the calls for the authoritarianism on our city to be gone. Stand with folks who are trying to retake control back to the people in Los Angeles. I see a lot of people who like to, whenever there's fighting, like, we don't fight in front of white folk. Black and brown folk don't need to fight in front of Fox News. Black folk don't need to fight each other in front of Fox News. Like, let's stand up for ourselves in this moment, for our neighborhoods in this moment, and then we can deal with the real problems that we're facing in California and in our city, because those are very real too. By the way, every dollar they're spending terrorizing us is a dollar they could be spending helping us rebuild Altadena and other places in the region, but that's a whole other podcast.
Yeah. I do have, I guess, 2 separate questions for each. Are you almost ready to transition? Or?
Yeah. I mean,
okay. We do have, and we want to talk about the fires as well, right? Something along those lines. I definitely want to.
I'm here for whatever y'all want to talk about.
Do you think